Welcome to Wanderland. Today we are in Reading at the Slug and Lettuce. We're going to do Bottomless Brunch, and we're going to see what we can get up to in Down the Rabbit Hole. Here's our lovely banquette. Woohoo! Hello and welcome back to Wanderland. So today we are at the Slug and Lettuce in Reading, and we're at the Friar Street branch. There's also one on the Riverside area, but we have never had brunch at this location. We are doing brunch, like I said. It is bottomless drinks here, and then you also get to decide which brunch entree that you want. So for pick your bottomless brunch, you can have Prosecco by the glass, mimosas, Aperol Spritz, Bloody Marys, Sex on the Beach, or a woo-woo. You can also get Gordon's Gin or Smirnoff Vodka with a mixture, and Amstel Pints, as well as different virgin cocktails or soft drinks included in your price. So for your pick your brunch, you can have a full English breakfast, smashed avocado, a caprese eggs benedict, an eggs benedict, full vegan breakfast, or a full veggie breakfast.
Hello, we're at the Slug and Lettuce. So we're going to do the bottomless brunch, and we've ordered the first glass of Prosecco, and we're going to show you what we do, how we do it, how we time it, and how the whole process works.
Whenever we do a bottomless drinking type thing, we always set our timers because sometimes our timers could be a little different than the restaurant's timers. So we want to make sure that we get what is coming to us, right? So set those timers. Nobody's upset about that, right? Cheers. And cheers. Ooh, ooh. We tried with that. So the bottomless brunch at Slug and Lettuce is £30 per person, and you do have a 2-hour time limit. You can upgrade your brunch dishes as well. You can have, for £3 more, you can upgrade those brunch dishes, a cheesy bacon and beef burger, southern fried chicken burger, or a plant-based burger. And you can also get, it looks like, subs and wraps for another £3. So southern fried chicken, barbecue chicken, or halloumi and avocado. So that's a really good price. We've had a bottomless brunch before at a Slug and Lettuce, and we really had a great experience. So right now it is quiet. It's probably one of the first seatings for brunch. It's 11 o'clock on a Saturday, and it is quiet as anything. So we kind of enjoy a quiet atmosphere. So it's beautiful in here, it's a large venue, and it's air conditioned, which, as you know, if you come from England, you never know if a venue will be air conditioned. So we're enjoying it.
As Dallas said, we're in Reading, the UK, England, and it's a beautiful sunny day. It's a beautiful sunny day, and it's a Saturday. So the weekend, we get 3 of those a year. That's all that's allowed. There was a Queen's degree many years ago. So of course we're inside in air conditioning, away from any of the sun, that bright thing in the sky, it confuses us. And I'm gonna have a full English breakfast. So what do we get? Because I'm an Englishman at heart, I'm very simple. It comes with 2 Cumberland sausages, that's the short ones, not the big round ones. 2 rashers of bacon, although they do have hash browns, which I don't like. So if I ask very nicely, they'll probably swap that out for bacon. I have actually had a dish in one of these where I swapped pretty much everything out for bacon. I just had piles and piles of bacon and a tomato. That was pretty much it. So I'm going to have that. It's got button mushrooms, grilled tomatoes, baked beans, and toast. And of course, in every English place in Britain, the toast will always come incredibly light and hardly done at all.
So good news, David got to get rid of his hash browns, so he was going to get a little bit extra bacon. The man likes bacon. Bacon, 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 bacon.
Yay!
He likes a lot of bacon. So we've got our Prosecco. And the thing is, you just have to have at least the first glass, and then the second and third is usually just fine. Absolutely. I'm going to have eggs Benedict today. It's always a wonderful day when I get to have eggs Benedict on a weekend. It's one of my favorite breakfasts. What's your favorite breakfast? Tell me down below because I'd love to know. What's your favorite, like, going out for breakfast dish? I love eggs Benedict, absolutely. So just a little tidbit, if you are not from Europe or England, because we're not in Europe anymore, if you order water and you just want normal water, not bottled water, just ask for tap water and they will bring you a nice little jug of water. If you do not ask for tap water, you'll probably be getting a nice bottle of water, which you will have to pay for, which is usually not a problem because I really love, you know, my sparkling water. But for today, we're staying hydrated though, right?
We're on the bottomless drinks. So it's Prosecco in this case. Normally they come and just keep topping your glass up for the 2 hours, so you can drink as much as you want. But at the end of the day, you get home and you kind of go, I have no idea the recollection of the end of the day, but there's no proof of anything. But here they are bringing a different glass every time. So now we're going to have a stack of glasses on the table. So it's like when you go to the pub in England and there's a load of empty pint glasses on the table. We'll be able to look back and go, oh dear, we can count how many we had, which is never a good thing.
Unless I take them up to the front counter, then we won't know. That's probably a good thing.
I love it when other people do things for me.
He does. He does. Very much so. Stinker. Here, cheers.
Cheers. I love you.
I love you. So we've received our brunch dishes. Here's David's full English breakfast. Tell us what it is.
It is everything I want. So I got rid of the hash browns and we got extra bacon, and it is smoked bacon here, which I like. Grilled tomatoes, really nice. Mushrooms that look like they've been overcooked a little bit, but bread, the toast isn't actually really light. They've actually done the toast really well, which is really nice. Eggs, beans, and sausages. So the sausages are the thing. In any English breakfast, the way to tell a good one is the sausages. If they're really nice, juicy, they snap, they've got a good consistency to them, then great, you're going to have a good English breakfast. If they're the really cheap ones, they're really mushy inside, never good. But
here's my eggs Benedict. It looks perfect, and my muffins look lovely and toasted like I requested. Beautiful hollandaise sauce, poached eggs, and smoked bacon. Looking forward to jumping into these. Meow! I want you to take a look at what David does to his breakfast. He is so incredibly precise. He has mapped out already exactly how many bites he can have with exactly which bites he wants. So he cuts things up and he maps them out. Look at that. So he gets a bite of everything until he's finished.
I do.
But you know, the best thing is when I throw more food on his plate, he gets confused. It's wonderful.
It totally confused me. So I map the whole breakfast out. So any food, it's like one sausage per piece of half toast. So that one will go with that one. And then the bacon will go with the tomatoes and the mushrooms, and then the eggs with the beans and that, depending on how things go. But occasionally, I'll get towards the end and I've got it mapped out so I know exactly how many pieces are with what, and Dallas will give me an extra piece of something. And it's like, I have to remap it. The OCD, I don't know.
It's almost worth it to lose out on a little food to give it to him, just to see his calculations going completely awry.
It just works that way. I grew up with a family of 4 siblings, so there are 2 things you learn from that. One is that you have to eat quickly because they will steal the food off your plate, but also you have to map what you're given with what everything is around you. Otherwise, if something gets left behind, other people will assume you don't like it and then they'll go and take it from you. And the other thing from that is I always tend to leave the best till last, which is the worst when you've got siblings because they will steal the best bit then. So it's very confusing.
And on that note, where David grew up with many brothers and sisters, I grew up as an only child, so I'm used to sharing. He's become a very good sharer. thankfully, because, you know, I'm used to not having to fight for the food, thankfully. But like he said before, he said he saves his best for last. And now, because we've been married for almost 13 years, you can eat, honey. We've been married for almost 13 years this year, and I save my best for last as well. It's shocking how the traits that you get when you live with somebody for so long. It's all good. I'm gonna start my food now because I'm hungry.
I have it all in my cheeks now.
Yeah, he's a hamster.
Pause. Take a drink. Nobody's going to take my food. I still have to be careful. Always be on the lookout and be careful. However,
That's another good one. When I steal food from him, it blows his mind as well. He goes, yeah,
absolutely.
it's true.
But I just kind of, I look at my food and I plan it and all that kind of stuff. It's just maybe unique to me. I don't know. Do you do that? I don't know. Tell me. Put it on Dallas's comments. Tell me if you do anything weird like that with food. But when I look at it now, I pause and I drink. I am still like a hawk watching my food. I am still on guard all the time. Even when I'm taking a drink, it's still kind of like, grrr, it's mine.
It's true. It's definitely true. Definitely true. It is lovely. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. So I just popped my poached egg, and it has a nice runny center, and I'm very pleased about that. Very good. It's usually, I always ask him questions, and he has hamster cheeks. Yeah, there they are. Hamster cheeks. Yeah.
For a food, like a little hamster.
It's now 11:30, and still we've got the place to ourselves. This has been really good. We have a very nice champagne fairy. She keeps coming by. A Prosecco fairy, rather. He's got his mouth full. Like I said. Oh. Yes.
Sorry, I fill my little cheeks with food and then eat. Every time Dallas tries to give me a little sample, she says, "Oh, just try this," and she goes over with a fork with some food on. It's like, my cheeks are full. I never don't have food in my mouth. So she's like used to this calm, relaxing meal when you used to have at home as a child, whereas I'm used to kind of fill your mouth and get it all in there. And then you kind of come up with the food and say, "Just try this," and I'm gonna give me 2 minutes, honey. Gotta give me 2 minutes.
I am halfway through my Eggs Benedict, and I was just telling David I was in London filming at Harrods at the Tiffany Blue Box Cafe, and I had the same meal, a nice Eggs Benedict with a glass of sparkling, but I believe Harrods was, yay, a bottle of, a glass of champagne. So there I spent 75, 80 pounds for essentially the same meal with a little croissant and a bowl of fruit and a glass of sparkling wine. But here for 30 pounds, I get all of this that I can drink and a beautiful Eggs Benedict. Like I said, for 30 pounds, it's amazing. So what I'm trying to do, like I said before with my afternoon teas, I'd like to bring for you value for money and atmosphere and comfortability. I believe that's a word.
Comfortability.
Yes. So tell me, is there anywhere that you'd like us to go and try for you? Because we're up for it, right?
Oh yeah, we'll go for it.
Yeah.
I'm game.
Yeah, so yeah, beautiful meal. We've done brunch before here, but
Champagne fairy.
yay, Champagne Fairy. Thank you very much. Yay.
Thank you.
Cheers. So yes, definitely. We had one of their general managers that just explained the pride that they put into their breakfast, their bottomless brunches at All Bar. We used to go to All Bar One. Oh, beep.
Yeah, beep that out.
Beep. At Slug and Lettuce. It's lovely.
We'll mention All Bar One again if they sponsor us.
Beep. So yeah, really wonderful brunch so far. Yeah. Oh, he has a pile of bacon. Okay, I'm gonna show you this pile of bacon. He was very much loved. Look at this pile of bacon. He hasn't even hardly touched.
I eat the sausages first. The sausages will go first. I leave the best till last. Bacon is the best. Smoked bacon, gorgeous. I save it till last. So the sausages went first with the toast. A little bit of toast left. And as I've learned growing up, when I was younger, you just eat everything because it's put in front of you and people will steal it. But as I'm now an adult, and at my time of life, I think I'd have become an adult a lot earlier, but I didn't. I don't have to eat the things I don't want to eat. And now I don't eat the white of the eggs. So I have fried eggs and I just eat the yolk because that's all I really ever want. If that's all you want, just do it.
All right, what do we have here? What am I looking at?
Well, I have bacon left, which is the favourite part, so that always gets left till last. Bits I don't like, white bits on eggs. What is the point on the white bit on an egg except for making soufflés? Bacon fat, I don't eat the bacon fat. I love the taste of burnt bacon fat, but it's not healthy for me, so I don't eat it. Yeah, not healthy for me. I eat the big sausages with God knows what's inside them. So it's going to be like, this is going to be over here, that will be there, and then I'll have a bit of it. Anyway, it'll all sort itself out.
Perfect. Are you happy? Are you enjoying?
Oh, I'm so happy. I have bacon and I have sparkling stuff.
And me.
Yes. And you.
So just looking down at my plate, what have I actually become? I have never had a plate like this. Like years and years ago, I never would have this. I've got a piece of muffin, egg and bacon, but the best bit is this one right here, because as David said, it is bacon with burnt fat on it. So you know how fabulous that's going to be. So yeah, thank you, honey. You taught me to make really weird things on my plate.
Yeah.
So we have just finished our food, and honey, tell me our timer.
We are 1 hour remaining, or 1 hour taken, I guess, as well. So
1 hour, 1 minute, and 18 seconds left of Prosecco. So
the rest of it is this stuff.
yeah, that's how you do it. That's how you do it. So far, wonderful, wonderful brunch.
Yeah, absolutely. It was lovely. It was gorgeous.
Would you, what would make it even better for you?
Ooh, that's a good. Put me on the spot, why don't you?
Yeah,
So, better named place, Slug and Lettuce.
I like it.
Escargot and cabbage?
No,
Okay.
it's
Okay,
good
Slug and
stuff.
Lettuce,
Yeah.
right? The place is really nice. There were hardly, well, there is nobody else here. It's just us two because
Yes.
we're early birds. The place is really nice. It
Beautiful.
was a lovely day. It's air conditioned. We've got a champagne fairy.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yay.
Yay! So what could make it any better?
Real champagne.
Well, yes, real champagne. Hello, thank you. Real champagne.
How was your meal?
I'll tell you what,
How was your meal?
Even this worked.
Yeah.
The pepper pot. I mean,
And the salt thing worked
it's
too.
really a silly thing, but how many places do you go to and you kind of like grind it and go, oh, goodness sake, can I have some proper pepper? This does proper ground
Yeah,
pepper
and the
chunks,
salt
black
was
pepper.
great too.
Yeah, I couldn't really fault it. I think real champagne would be one thing, and I'm quite happy to pay for that if they had it as an offer, but they don't have it as an offer.
Not yet.
So pink champagne, yeah, I'd definitely go for that one. One, and it's so tiny, nitpicky little thing, was more powerful air conditioning. I like to be under cold air, you know that. So, yeah.
So next time we'll bring our little fans. You know, the little Disney World fans where you go, shh. Yep, we'll do that.
But that would be the. I mean, other than that, it's great, and we've got a whole day to go yet. We probably won't do that.
We won't be videoing that.
No.
Yeah.
No, in 1 hour's time, that's going to be the end of videoing it, if we last till then.
Thank you very much for joining me in Wanderland today at the Slug and Lettuce in Reading on Friar Street. We had a really wonderful brunch today, a bottomless brunch, and It was perfect. We had the Prosecco Fairy continually filling up our glasses. We had a lovely couple brunch treats to eat, eggs Benedict as well as full English. I would definitely come back again. I look forward to coming back again for 30 pounds a person for a lovely brunch. Come do it. It's worth it. The staff here are great. They've taken wonderful care of us. And I do want to let you know, you cannot walk off the street and just do a bottomless brunch. You must book in advance. So I will definitely leave the links down below. And please like and subscribe and continue to leave your comments and tell your friends about us. And thank you so much for being here. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing you again down in Wanderland. Bye-bye.
So, we're on Bottomless Drunk. We're on.
I'm going to have. Welcome to Wanderland. Today we are in Reading, and we're going to have a all-we-can-drink and eat. Well, let's start that again. 1, 2, 3. It's totally true. Whenever you try to do something.